Hey everybody, what's going on? Your host AMF1534 here. Welcome back to Let's Play some more Rift. And we're going to be doing something today, and I know it's going to sound kind of ridiculous, but we've got a really long journey to do today. Today on Rift, we need to go from here all the way down here. God damn. We're going all the way up there. We're going to Sanctum. I know it sounds kind of crazy right now, but it'll make sense later. So what we're doing right now is, the main reason why we're going to Sanctum is because it's going to be an important place to be. That's kind of like to draw. God, get this person out of the way. You're literally standing right on top of him. Hello. Thank you. My gosh. Okay, so we're going to take this. This guy is he's the portcullis master, and we now have Soul Recall, which that essentially is like Hearthstone's. We're drawing the parallel from World of Warcraft here. So what this is these portcullims are kind of like Griffin Riders from World of Warcraft. You'll use that to teleport around and whatnot. So what we're doing is we're going to Sanctum because that's like one of the major cities for us to be at. And so in order for us to to go back and forth there and train our professions, because these guys that are going to be around here can only do so many. That you can only level up through them for so long. I guess we're getting into a guild, so there we go. Another nice little thing there. There's some perks to that. So we're gonna pick up two of our professions now. We're gonna be a miner. It's gonna be one of the best things that you can have for a warrior, especially doing like DPS stuff. Foraging is gonna be another one that we're gonna be doing. That's gonna be like a gathering thing. It works well for the third profession that we're going to have. So we're going to put this up here. We can track plants, so that's going to be kind of like your herbalism deal, and then tracking wood. This is kind of a new thing. So we'll have, I think we can do them all. Yeah, we can track them all. So that is going to be awesome. Mainly the thing with the wood and mining, those are going to be vital components of gathering materials for weaponsmithing, which is going to be our third profession. So that's gonna be some good fun. So we're going to go all the way up this way. Also, I think I touched on this a little bit last time. I don't know how much I really got into it. I think we can go pick up this log that's out here. Yeah. So this is the big deal here. Picking up some yew logs. That's gonna be a nice little thing. Gather up as many materials as we can while we're on the way up to Sanctum. I figure if we're going to be going on a really long, partially unnecessary quest to do this, we might as well get something out of it while we're at it, so why not? But dude, it's been a really wild weekend. Like, yesterday they had the whole thing with the whole Zimmerman trial and the Trayvon Martin case and all that stuff, and now the entire world is in like complete uproar and whatnot. So I'm not going to voice my opinion on that. I already told you guys last night that I'm really not about to talk about that, so we're just not going to. And then another big thing for those of you that watch Glee, I don't know, I mean, I'm sure most of you probably don't. I do. I will admit that I do. I think that it's actually pretty legit as far as like the music part of it is concerned. There's a lot of super talented people there, but the big news with that is one of the main actors actually died last night. They found him dead in his hotel room, and so that was a really big deal. And considering that Lea Michele is like one of my favorite people in the entire world right now, and probably forever. What the hell is going on right now? Is there a log? Yeah, all right. Give me that slab of wood. The guy that died was Corey Monteith. That was actually Lea Michele's boyfriend slash fiance. Because I think they were actually supposed to get married like 2 weeks from now. So now she's like completely destroyed over it. Which, I mean, I can understand that. I've had close people to me die in like suddenly, so but not like significant others that you were going to get married to eventually, so that was pretty bad. So I just it seems like there's just like something wrong everywhere anymore. Like there's nothing good going on in the world anymore. It's just there's always somebody dying. There's always some like enormous like, you know, injustice in the world somewhere. There's just like nothing to be happy about anymore. The White Sox lost again today, so you know, nothing to be happy about anymore, with the exception of some things. There are still some good things. Whoa, dude, that sun glare right here is super sick. I wish I could have like lived in a time like this, like back in, I don't want to say like medieval time, but like in a kind of like in a world like this, where, you know, it's just kind of like running around in nature and going to like, you know, big, that's Sanctum over there, by the way. That's where we're going. It actually didn't take us as long to get here as I thought it was going to. I totally forgot that when you have a mount, things are just, you know, exponentially not as ridiculous to pull off. That person would totally kick our ass if we tried to kill them, so we're not going to do that. And that guy is definitely part of the other faction. Wow, he looks crazy, but kind of awesome at the same time, and I'm just going to go right by him because I don't want to have any part of that. Being level 6 is not going to get us anywhere in the grand scheme of things as far as that's concerned. What's going on here? Wow, what kind of helmet is that? Like, how many invaders are you having that are trying to like kill you from directly above? Are you gonna like fillet somebody to death with that? All right, so here's Sanctum. This is kind of our day of drawing parallels for World of Warcraft stuff. This, if you were like a human person, this would be like Stormwind. It would be like that area. Pretty much anywhere that involves it being like a sanctuary where, you know, all the people of your faction go and just, you know, everything's all fine and dandy in there. So wait, oh, there's that person. They weren't there a second ago. You liars! Might as well pick up a little bit of stuff while we're here. So now what we can do, now that we're here, this is kind of like the professions wing down here, and we're going to pick up weaponsmithing over here. We could have done this actually back here, but we'd have to go all the way up to Argent Glade for that, which is in this general area. So I didn't want to have to go all the way up there to do it, and then might as well just knock this out of the way while we're ahead of it. So that's why I came up here instead of waiting till later. You can train a maximum of 3 skills. That's another thing that's a little bit different between this and World of Warcraft, is that you can actually have 3 professions here, so it's pretty sweet. So, yeah, having a mining and forging and weaponsmithing or armor smithing is actually, it's a really nice combination to have. Just because of the, whoa, we got work orders here? Hold on a second. So what do we get out of this? We get artisan's marks. Oh, cool. I didn't even know about this. Even on like my main character, I don't even have these quests done. Well, holy shite. We need to do something about that. What are these? Are these work orders too? Oh, this is a guild quest. Oh, okay. Well, we might as well do it. Why not? Might as well just get an ass load of quests while we're ahead of things. So, okay. Now that we've got that, we need to go see the guy who's going to be, you know, running the show in here, and then we can teleport all the way back to the main place. So then then we can go back to questing and being, you know, good with things in the world there. This place is so cool. Like, ooh, hold on a second. We got ourselves an artifact here. Awesome. See, I love when things come together like this. Yeah. Find the Abyssal Book of Names. That's actually part of a quest that we're doing right now. Oh, there's a field stone. Cool. Yeah, those field stones, we'll get those from mining stuff. So it's actually kind of a nifty little thing. I think what I was saying, I think I was starting to say it, and then I got like distracted again, so I totally stopped talking about it. Was that we're eventually going to... Ooh, we can actually bind our soul here. That's not a bad idea. This is kind of like setting our home area. There we go. Sweet. So now every time we use our soul recall, it'll take us back there. Definitely a good thing to have. So now we can teleport between these two things at our leisure, pretty much. So that is great. That's exactly what I really wanted to do here. That was the main objective. What I was getting at, though, is that eventually when I should have done it while I was there. I'll do it later. It's not really a big deal. We're going to eventually change our spec to dual wielding. I came to find out that that is definitely a much better idea than what we're doing right now with using just like a two-hander. So don't you worry, there's always a method and a meaning behind what I am doing. Oh yeah, let's go kill some bitches. Even though it's not supposed to be that guy. So oh yeah, we gotta put this stuff out. That's what we're supposed to do. Yeah. Let's just put out that ghastly tinder. Those burning skulls. Oh, there's the guy right there. How has he not seen me? It's like he's looking at me. Oh no, you're okay. Don't worry about it. You're not infringing upon my way of doing things right now, so it's okay. Oh yeah. Bingo. Hey, here we go. Yeah, there will be quests like this where you'll be out, you know, ruining people's lives, and then they'll drop something and you get a quest out of it, and then it'll usually be something totally related to what you're doing. I can't imagine they'd be like, hey, this guy dropped something, so you need to go like 2 continents away, and then you know, the rest of your quest will be there. So let's go down here, because I see that there's a piece of wood that we can get. I'd love to know where she's putting all these. Like, I don't see her wearing 4 bags at any given point here. But again, not a big deal. Alright, let's go down here. I know there's a bunch of these wonton guys down here. Or no, not wontons. They're, yeah, male forge people. There is, yeah, wonton flame. That's what I thought it was. We're actually putting out Chinese wontons. Here we go. Another quest to do. We can get a... Ooh, one-handed... Oh, that's a dagger, though. We don't want daggers. Daggers are not for... Even though they said we can use them, it's definitely not really going to be the best thing for us. Just that the top-end damage for those, not very good. Works really well for, like, rogues, if that's still, like, the same name of what they're using for this. Alright, so here's the Reliquary of Tavril. Something that we need to activate. Kind of looks like a... excuse me, I hate when that happens. Like, you start talking about something and then all of a sudden you get like that weird feeling that you have to belch, but you can't do it, and then it, like, all of a sudden it starts to feel like you're gonna puke. You're like, oh yeah, I gotta... Alright, let's get this guy. Not too bad at, you know, swinging that axe around like it's nothing. I mean, I'm 6'4". I'd like to think that I've got a little bit of strength behind myself, but I don't think that I'd be able to, you know, swing around an axe of that size with complete ease like she's doing. But hey, it's a different time, you know. That's a big dragon. I don't think he's active, though. I don't think that we actually have to worry about him killing us, or vice versa. Does that say he's the wonton? I am the wonton. He is the wonton. He's actually made of wontons. Which, now those are starting to sound kind of good. Ooh, yeah, critical strike. Critical strike. Yes. Nothing like some good old-fashioned douchey humor. So wait, what's up with this guy? Like, what am I supposed to do here? Oh. Yep. He's the Spectre of Mailforge, that's why. I'm going to throw this spear at your face. Yeah. Explosion! Wait, is he going to explode? No, he's just going to disintegrate. That's almost better. I will take that. Disintegration's always a good thing. Except for when it's not. I mean, I wouldn't want it to happen to me. Well, no, I don't know. I think I'd rather get shot than dematerialized, because I'd have to, like, physically watch my body just, like, turn into nothing. That'd be kind of weird. Okay. I mean, at this point, it doesn't really matter where we put our points at the moment, because we're gonna be switching over to a different spec slightly here in a little bit. So, blah, save and exit. I actually didn't realize we're almost sitting on 15 minutes here for this episode. So, we got essentially minimal amounts of things actually done here, but more so than it actually looks on the surface. So it's actually a good thing, because now we have our 3 professions, and now we have an actual, like, home area that we can go back and, like, do some crafting and stuff when we feel like it, and it's not going to be so much of a pain in the ass to do. So I'm happy. I'm actually very happy with the progress we made today. So I think after I'm done killing these Mailforge Embers, we'll probably call it good for an episode. But when we come back, we'll have plenty more to go. I mean, now that we've got the professions up and running, we can pretty much do that. You know, there's not anything we have to specifically go out of our way for to do with it. It's just, you know, those things will pop up and I'll harvest them while they're there. And then when we get over to Argent Glade later, then we can start crafting some stuff. Either that or I can just go back to Sanctum. I don't really care. It's just whatever one seems easier at the time for me. So, good stuff. We'll be questing next time. Just trying to build up our leveling in the most efficient way humanly possible by us cutting these guys into pieces. So, that's what that is. So, yeah. R.I.P. Corey Monteith, you know. That's kind of the general thing today, is just people dying everywhere. The guy was only 31 too. Like, he wasn't an old guy, but I mean, he did have a history of like drug abuse. He actually just got out of what the hell is it? Out of rehab just a couple of months ago. So I've got a weird feeling that this probably had something to do with that. I'm not putting my money on it, though, necessarily, because they ruled out foul play, but I don't know if that means, you know, in the sense of, like, that, or if they're talking, like, murder. So, I don't know. We'll figure it out eventually. They'll report on that, but I can't imagine how his family and Leah has to feel, because that's all sorts of bad. Oh, yeah, we have a new weapon, so let's put that thing on and see how it looks. Oh, yeah. Nothing like a good old-fashioned large axe for our eyes and ears. Alright, so let's sell a couple of things here. Don't need that. Need that. We'll need some burlap cloth, because that does come in handy eventually. Let's see. Oh, wait a minute. Wait, so what is this? Oh, that's the Ascension Claymore. That's not the one we want. We want that one. Yeah, there we go. I was going to say, something doesn't seem... That had the wrong name to it altogether. Coastal Glory, Lesser Scroll of Strength. I could use it, but I don't really need it. Okay. Alright, guys, well, we're running out of time for this episode, so when we come back next time, see all these yellow circles? That's quest stuff. So we're going to be taking care of that next time. So until then, I'm going to go take a shower, and then my dad made barbecue chicken, which is like the best barbecue chicken this side of the Mississippi. So I'm going to go stuff my face full of that and watch Happy Gilmore. So you guys take it easy, and I'll see you next time. Bye.